My stepsister crashed my car and I refused to forgive her. Plus all updates. My stepsister female 21 crashed my female 18 new car after I told her she couldn't use it again. My stepsister name her Paula had 2 cars, both she got from her dad and my mum, and she destroyed both of them within months after she got them. My mum and her dad got married when I was 11 after my dad died 3 years prior. I had a hard time accepting her dad and her, but in the end, I got used to it and we have a solid relationship, at least her dad and me. Paula got her first car when she was 17, just after she got her license. It was an older Audi she got from her dad. It wasn't the nicest car but a good start. She didn't like the car but it was better than nothing, so she used it, but after 4 months she crashed it into my mum's car as she was coming back from a party. The second car she got last year for Christmas. My mum and her dad bought it for her, but guess what, she drove it into the river on New Year because she forgot to put the handbrake on. My mum and her dad were furious, but she didn't care. She said she would just buy a new car and they should chill out. She moved out afterwards to her own apartment. So I just bought myself my dream car, a Mini Cooper 2014. I did years of saving for it. My stepsister visited 2 weeks ago over the weekend while I was at my grandparents' house, so she thought she could use my car while I was gone and drove shopping with it. As I got home I saw a huge scratch at the back. I asked my mum how it got there. She was clueless. She didn't know Paula took the car while they were sleeping. Paula, looking all innocent, said she took the car on a little shopping tour because I wasn't using it. I was so angry at her and said if she ever uses my car again without my okay, I would kick her ass to the moon and back. She said she was sorry and that some idiot was it, not her. When I was coming home today, I saw my car crashed into the wall in front our house and Paula, my mom, and her dad standing beside it. I was furious. I asked what happened and my car was in the wall. Paula said she accidentally crashed it because she wanted to drive to the nail salon and she confused the front and reverse gears. I exploded. I screamed at her that I want her to pay for the car and that she was a horrible person because she didn't even look guilty for destroying my car and she should never drive a car again in her life because all she does is cause accidents. I stormed away and looked myself into my room. Her dad said I should forgive her and that it was an accident, but we were sisters. I was shocked and so disappointed in my mum because she said nothing against it. I said that she wasn't my sister and I would never forgive her and that I would move to my grandparents and that she should better pay for my car or I would sue her. He said that I was a brat talking to them like that and that not forgiving her would make me a bad human being. So am I the asshole for not forgiving her? Update. The next day. Trying to do this update again. Hopefully this will go out today morning. I got a call from my stepdad saying Paul came crying and drunk driving in a car to them and begged him to try to change my mind on the police because she doesn't want to get into trouble. He said if I go to the police my uncle won't do anything for me and that I'm no longer welcome at home. I just got back from the police station and filled a report of theft and damage to property again. Turned out Paula and her dad called the police and said that I would frame her and that I crashed the car into the wall. So I'm on the way to a lawyer to help me with all of that. I also called my insurance company and they said that would work on getting me the money I deserve. I'm now living at my grandparents' house and will distance myself from the rest for a while. Some of you had some questions about stuff, so why my mum didn't say anything against Paula and her dad. She's normally very vocal on her bad driving skills. Paula got both cars bought for her because she doesn't have the money to buy one herself, but I had, so they only bought her the cars. When she crashed into my mum's car she damaged only the right side of the car, so my mum wasn't that pissed at her. Paula always got out of trouble because my uncle always got her out of it. She got her license after the 3rd time trying and only after my mum helped her out. She also got into an accident when she drove my mum's car and went to hospital for a broken leg, but nothing really happened to the car. I will update when something happens and thank you for all the support in the comments, it helped a lot. Small update, just found out that my stepsister tried to fight my mum after she contacted me and wanted me to come back home. She's in the hospital right now because Paula broke her nose. I'm now on my way to her and hope she alright and sees what kind of a person she really is. Again, new update, Paula got arrested for stealing the car from a neighbor and my stepdad is not talking to my mom or me right now and my mom is thinking about getting a divorce. I don't really know what to say, I'm just overwhelmed with the situation right now, so yeah. Final update. 8 months later. So hey, I know it's been a while since I posted and a lot has happened. Let's just say that my stepsister was in prison for a while because of what happened. I did go through with it and it was so satisfying seeing it happening. She actually got 2 years but was released 2 weeks ago. For good behavior or something, but I think my uncle had something to do with it. I did get my money, but my car was a total mess, ripped to buy baby anyway. I'm now driving a beautiful Audi RS5 coupe and nobody else will ever drive it. My mum did try to get a divorce from my stepdad, but she didn't go through with it. Why? But after that we went no contact for 5 months. We are slowly moving forward because my grandparents died 3 months ago and I just needed her. On a better note, I'm engaged to my amazing fiancé. She's been helping me through all this, and we decided after 3 years of dating to go to the next level. Now the reason I'm writing all of this is that we're planning to get married in May at a botanical garden where we had our first date, and I told my mom about it while I was over at her house. She was really happy for me, but then my stepdad walked in and I left because we're not on speaking terms. 2 days later my mom called me and said that I should invite my stepdad and stepsister to the wedding because she learned her lesson and that we can now move past this. I was angry and maybe said some things I shouldn't have said, but my anger got the best of me. I talked to my fiancé about it and she said I should apologize to my mom about what I said, but that my stepsister will definitely not come to the wedding. This morning we were rudely awakened by my stepdad in my living room. He was screaming and said we should never be allowed to get married and that even if we did they should be able to come. I kicked him out, and after the initial shock because I had no idea how he even got in, but yeah, that is what is happening right now, so I hope you like the update. Sorry that I don't post it to AITA, but it doesn't allow me to post on there. What do you guys think? Let's discuss in the comments. Follow and like for more stories.